This is match 14. It's still Team Battle Royale 5 and it's a 4-way, no special rules, anonymous players, and we do have imaginary friends as a map tonight. And my co-caster should be Rulas if he's going to accept my voice call. Let's see. So Imaginary Friends is a map that was created based on the Friends map that many viewers may know. It was one of the more regular 4-on-4 maps in the Battle.net map pool, I think. Had way too much gold, or yeah, still has way too much gold. So we created this adaptation. This version for just 4 players with a bit less gold, and you have this imaginary friend mine here in the back of your main. And let's see if Rulas is here. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Hightech?
Not much. Yeah, it took a while, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
I was going AFK for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, not much happened.
Interesting build here by Purple. So, Town Hall first. That's something new.
Yeah, it's. I think on this map, in at least competitive matches, it should be fine. It's pretty risky to go for a rush, I guess. Or, I mean, it's not that risky if you're facing someone who is going for a very greedy expansion, but it's very unlikely in a match like this, I guess, because everyone wants to get their secure early expansion.
Yeah, and also interesting that compared to Frozen Marshlands, where we also have this uncontested expansion, this one has 15k gold.
Yeah.
So a very big mine in comparison.
Yeah, in general.
The one in Frozen Marshlands only has like 8k, right?
Yeah, I think it had 4 for some time, and now it got buffed to 8 in the latest version, which I think is fine. With 4, it's really not, like, it's interesting, but it's just not enough to be valid early on, or to be valuable early on, or that valuable at least. So I mean, in general, this map still has a lot of gold for 4-ways, but we don't have many 4-way maps where you have massive gold amounts. So usually you have like the typical issue on 4-way maps that you have one expo really exposed. So you either pick a 6 or 8-way map where you are at risk of being surrounded or of spawning in a surround, or you play these 4-way maps where every player has 2 expos but not that much space, and that's an advantage here, I think. So I think it's very unique. It still has the same vibe of the old Friends map, and yeah, look at blue. Do you see that? Like, that's interesting. All these, like, you have the tech, you have the second necropolis as the third necropolis here in the south. Very late altar.
Yeah, I mean, I love such uncontested gold maps because it gives so much room for creativity, which is amazing.
Do you think it's viable to still? I mean, it would be really easy to rush someone out early. If not the undead player, then definitely the human that goes for that greedy early expo.
Yeah, I mean, you always have to ask yourself at what cost.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a map with a lot of creep camps, a lot of red camps, so I don't think it's the smartest idea to rush someone out, because you miss all the items. I think there's also not a market, so you can't make up for it in the late game. So yeah, I prefer to play the macro game here.
Yeah, me too. But I think even if you rush someone out, you should have enough creeps available still on this map. So but I'm happy that no one is rushing yet. I think it's nice to see all these expos. Ooh, and blue is, wow, it's interesting here. Blue is delaying. Look at blue. I mean, he's trying to get that gold mine up by just pulling the creeps.
Did the creeps fall asleep now?
No, I don't think so. But he's just delaying. Like he just wants to get
Okay.
the haunted gold mine up early, and
I see.
now he gets the DK with the rod of necromancy. Ah, it's an interesting build.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see definitely two unique builds, like the blue one and also the purple one. And also MK first, trademark hero pretty much for one guy that comes to my mind.
Yeah, I mean it's a good. Oh, what happened there?
He lost the Archmage here at this camp.
Ooh.
With the healing ward. I mean, that's pretty bad.
Shouldn't
I'm
happen.
sure he's
Yeah.
not the happiest person at the moment.
And I mean, at least he gets the shredder. He is reviving the archmage a bit too early, maybe before. Sorry, a bit too late. So he's missed a bit of XP there, but whatever. I mean, yeah, it's still a bummer, and it feels really bad early on. But on a map like this, should not make a huge difference, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's
you have
not
enough
the biggest
gold.
deal.
Yeah.
It can throw you off mentally a little bit.
Yeah. And he is not. Wow, his shop. He doesn't have a shop yet, and he seems to have forgotten about it. So
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he can
now-
heal up with the healing wards. That's
but
the
do you
upside,
really
I
want
guess.
to sacrifice that? There's so many nice.
yeah, I know.
Is
So
wow,
in the
and
middle we have a mana fountain and a healing fountain, right?
yeah, correct.
That's pretty nice.
And the mid mines have most gold, so there's always a battle over the mid mine. And blue, ooh, the DK
Yeah, that's
needs getting the potion. But I really like blue's creep route here.
wow. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, can do so much with such little resources here.
Yeah, so if you compare it to purple, purple has 2 and 1 levels, and blue 2, so it's not that big of a difference. But for undead, I feel it's not as easy usually to. Yeah, I think he will catch up quickly here with these two heroes.
No cards have been played, right?
No cards, no.
All right. We see Alchemist second, as expected by purple. If you know who he is.
Yes, I know who everyone is pretty much.
Yeah, you know it for sure. Yeah. Yeah. If as soon as I saw MK first, I also knew who he was. And yeah, great map for MK Archie Paladin.
Yeah, you can definitely get a lot of items and
Yeah, and
high
especially
levels.
the mana fountain is also great.
Yeah, I still like it's a pretty big map, honestly. So I still think Mass TP is nice to have here, and it's a really big map.
Yeah.
It's like if you see these main bases, like look at the main base, like it's really big. So
Yeah.
it's
And we also already see 5 workshops, so that's almost half of what we will see in the end, I guess.
and we might see a Griffin push here. And you can. There was a discussion when after we created this camp, there, or
Which
at
one?
least we tried it in a couple of games, in-house games, in order to overcome this usual issue that 2 of your expos are exposed to the player that you're going to fight. That you take just one, so just the closer one to your main base into one direction, and then you take on the other side, so you take one clockwise, one counterclock. So basically, you take the 2 that are closest to you, which balances like the directions because you have one into each. So it's much more difficult. I think it benefits all players, but of course it takes more time to take them early on, and that's why it never happens. But I think that's way to do it if you want a balanced game.
Yeah, third expansion up for blue already. But the Zeppelin, a very good micro, creep micro. A very low DK, then the very low rock golem, and only 2 Gargs. He creeped the red camp with the Zeppelin.
Yeah, he's doing a good job here getting his levels and also the gold, obviously. Yellow too, I think. Yellow with a panda first, and I think panda keeper priestess, which this is probably going to be. Yes,
Yeah,
it's a really nice combo on this map. I really like it because, as we said, it's a huge map with a lot of trees in the corners. So owl is really nice for scouting. Like it's amazing on this map, and yeah, I really like the choice. It's a good one.
Yeah, I played versus it in the last game, and I was really surprised about the damage output that Priestess plus Entangle plus Kitchims had.
Yeah, it's
too much. More than I expected.
It's one of the most classy elf hero combos, apart from Dark Ranger, Panda, and Keeper. This was the second combo that back in the days all elves played.
Yeah, this was before I started playing.
Yeah, way before
I only know the Tinker stuff and the demon.
Yeah, even way before I started. I mean, I started FFA in 2017, I think, maybe end of 2016, and this was already fell out of meta back then. Dark Ranger was played very, very frequently still at that point, but not this.
So Teal getting the Panda second. So we have AM Panda Pella versus MK Alki Pella, which is always something I like to see, because those are, I think, the 2 strongest hero combos for human.
Yeah, so we have everyone going for pretty much standard hero combos here, but all very interesting ones, and I'm very happy that we only see one alchemist. So not.
Yeah, I'm happy that we see one.
Yeah, it's fun for fights to see just mass nuke here with human acid bomb, and then just griffins early on, and we do see a lot of griffin aviaries. So this is definitely going to be a 7 griffin aviary.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 workshops at the moment.
Yeah, I feel confident that this is going to be a very workshop and or griffin aviary, griffin heavy game for the purple human.
I'm pretty surprised that no one is playing MK Blood Mage Pella, because I think this is has a lot of potential, especially with the Griffins.
Yeah, I agree, but it's way more micro intense, I think, with the Blood Mage. So
yeah, totally.
I don't think it's really that much better. So and we see Teal in the mid now. Oh, he wanted to not like steal XP with the Archmage, and he got that level 5 on the Archmage a bit too early, and now blue with a Garg here, chasing him away. Yeah.
So supply wise, we have blue on 50, purple on 50.
And Teal pushed to 70 here, so he's
exactly the first one over 50 now.
Who
Which
is
a
going
risk
to attack?
on this map.
Yeah, you need to attack quickly. And blue is pulling. Let's see, what's he doing here? And sometimes we do see a lumber mill here in the next to the middle by humans, so you can like open up the tree line very quickly. But I guess with the Zeppelin, it's as easy. And Teal going for the push here.
Oh, does Yellow know about it yet? Doesn't look like. It's
No.
not producing.
only level 2 Panna, so that should be fine. Yellow is pumping units, but will help versus teal.
I mean, okay. That's how you can play FFA too, yeah? Not even try.
I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, I kind of like that you communicate who you are up against. Like, even if you don't want to do it before you start to fight, but I think it's still valuable for you as the one who is getting attacked to tell everyone who you're up against. And
yeah, I agree.
that's something
and,
he does.
A little help can't hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think he... 2 mistakes here by Yellow that he... I mean, maybe 3. He didn't scout well, especially towards the left side where his expos were. So he was very exposed. He didn't get Nature's Blessing early because he was lacking lumber. And I think he... Yeah, these APs in his main base are kind of useless, but he needed APs here at this expo. That was where he needed them. Because these gyros are just like it's too easy to kill these expos with some gyros, and you can't really stop it if you don't have any APs.
So we are skipping the casters completely. Only breakers and gyros as well as rifles. No rifle caster.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's a good call. It's super tough to deal with this.
Yeah.
I mean, he will lose a hero, I guess, but who cares? He will get Panda to level 3 if he plays it well. And Yellow is entirely out of expos, so well-timed attack by Teal.
Wow, yeah, you're right.
Level 2 on this Paladin, and I mean, the Panda deals quite some damage, but oof, 40 HP staff, and he needs to get away there. He's kind of stuck.
At top right, we also have a fight. I just see. I guess it's 50 versus 50.
I think it's more, isn't it? Like, I see some units streaming in, so I would say it's
maybe
probably 8 against 8.
These are just the peasants running away from the gold mine. But yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, MK, Alki, Pala, I feel on low levels have big issues dealing with 50 supply undeads.
Yeah, it can be tough. I mean,
so that's a bad...
bit of a bad pause, yeah. I mean, and he was staffing on 40 HP, so I guess it was somewhat okay. Yeah, I mean, there's not... Yeah, I mean, he needs to pull back anyway, so he can't fight here. And Teal? Is that a go?
So we know who has this this keep hunting with the 5 on the G. Then you know who you play against now. Yeah, that's something that annoyed me too. In the no-chat game especially. I wasn't thinking about it, that I had to keep finding. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the lag is... Yeah, and the lag is unfortunate, but I don't think his situation would be vastly better without that lag.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he can't win this 1v1 anymore. I mean, what can you do in such a situation? I always wonder. I mean, yeah, the biggest mistake was that you didn't scout. I mean, everyone who's watching, if you are on 50, you have to scout your opponents when they are pushing over 50. Otherwise, you are too late, and in the meanwhile you lose your expansions, and
Yeah.
then you can't do a lot as yellow might.
Yeah, I like that he's getting that, trying to get that mid expo. I think that's his best way to get gold. So I think that's a good call. He can. I mean, usually you have like 3 options. You can try to piece with Teal, which is probably not going to happen here. Teal is not going to piece him. You can just give up or pretend to be dead. Just try to hide somewhere on the map. Or like third option, you try to join the other 1-on-1. Hope that one of the 2 players is weaker, so you just team that player until he's weaker than you, and hope he's going to be defeated before you, just so you make it into the 3-way. So these are like the 3 options that you can choose, and the last one is not going to happen because blue and purple are in pretty good spots still. Both have 3 expos, so I think he will need to hide out on the map or
So when you go bottom third, do you go for a scout owl, or do you go for the aura first?
I would go for aura first and owl second. Like if you have chimeras, like if you plan to chill on 50 forever and not going to fight, then owl first. But else, I think with some chimeras, it's definitely worth to go for a true shot.
All in is also nice, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we have to keep finding. But he changed it, maybe.
Ooh, and we do have a huge gyro against.
Wow, yeah. If you have gyros, you should pull him back, though, behind the griffins.
Yeah, but it's difficult. I guess you need to pull back. I mean, on one hand, you want to like pull back, but you still want that concave, right? And if once you pull back, you're exposed to the carrion swarm. So, like both sides are. Like it's.
Yeah, I mean, if you have gyro griffins, usually you try to get your gyros behind the griffins so that the carrion swarm hits the griffins.
Yeah, but there were not many griffins, right? It was like 4 griffins and the rest was gyros.
Yeah, very nice fight for blue here.
I think both got some
both
XP.
killed a lot, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
But I mean, gyros are always very expensive, so...
Yeah, so 3k for... And blue is not that rich. Like, I would have expected blue to have a bit more gold than purple, but he does not have that.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay, so he is trying to piece now in the first step, and after that he's probably just going to hide and maybe harass Teal.
Oh wow, so blue is taking purple's expansion here on the top right.
Yeah.
And purple, on the other hand, is pushing over high upkeep now, so tanks all the way. This can be dangerous. How many workshops do we have, high tech?
1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 workshops. 12 workshops.
Oh, nice control group.
Yeah. I guess that's what you want to have, right? You want to have one entire control group of every production building. So
having 4 workshops, it's really nice because tanks take so long to produce, and having so many tanks, because they are not expensive, they just take a very long time to produce.
Yeah,
and
poor humans.
Scary.
Poor humans.
And now it's a very scary attack, even though there are no heroes. I mean, I always like to get the heroes in as well.
Yeah.
Does he have the barrage upgrades? Oh yeah, so there we go. And immediately Nerubian Towers.
Paladin going down here. Yeah, I'm following the fight at the left.
Alright.
But yeah, Teal is now TPing out. So nice fight by Yellow, who's pushing Teal back. And yeah, this is just a tank attack, and it's not really successful.
Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, you also need to get your heroes in. Just that you can nuke some heroes and they can't just focus the tanks.
Yeah.
So just distract with your heroes pretty much. And that was still expensive, even though tanks are not that expensive.
Yeah.
Losing the tier 3, no, it was just tier 2, right? The tier
Yeah,
3 is
he still has the Black Citadel, so it paid out that he teched with the defensive one.
So I think I would also like the elf to just try to kill the human, like going 100 supply. I mean, as you could see, he won the fight, the big fight.
But he has no gold, so I mean.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's the problem, right? I mean, he can't keep
Yeah.
up with the human if he doesn't kill him.
I mean, if I was him, I would just try to, like, now use the opportunity where the paladin is getting revived. Maybe he could have just rushed there and maybe just killed some infrastructure. Currently there are no gyros yet, so he could have just maybe sent a chimera here to the north just to kill these human expos. But just deal some damage so you win time, because he really needs time.
Yeah, now he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have gone for like 2-3 minutes earlier.
Yeah, and this mid expo is still saving his life. Like that's one that he definitely needed.
Oh wow, and purple is broke pretty much.
Yep.
But
yeah,
blue is also not rich, so yeah.
He wasted like 1k. He wasted like 1k into tanks, and I'm not sure that was really worth it.
It was like 2k, right? I mean, it was 10 tanks.
True. I thought it would be like it was like 7 or something, but you might be right. It was probably rather 10.
Like I expected this map to be a horde fest, honestly, but we see pretty much the opposite. I mean, no one is rich. Maybe Teal.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, it's a lot of big armies because you cover. It's just like I'm not sure it's really why this is the case, but this map is so huge that you need to cover such high distances that it's really only making sense to fight on 100.
Oh, wow, and purple are committing hard into those towers, but they are not enough yet.
Yeah, he just wants the MK. Wow, getting it level 6 and
level 6. Wow.
That was nice, and he could go for the death and decay instantly if he wanted to. He has mana on the DK. Wow, and a nice kill on the priestess here, and the paladin.
Thanks in main. Oh my god, totally.
Wow,
overlooked it.
Like I'm so lost here. It's so much is going on both sides. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, he needs to split these tanks a bit more, but that's a lot of tanks.
Oh my god.
It's fun, really fun. Wow. I need to take a screenshot for the afterworld, afterlife, whatever.
But yeah, this match has a pretty strong lineup. Wow.
Yeah, this is painful really painful for blue. Honestly, I mean they are hurting each other a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean base is very expensive to rebuild. I mean blue has the top right expansion that's going for him.
Yeah. And blue has such high levels, I guess, I mean, he will not die here, but... And Teal has the Scepter of Mastery, and he has 8k gold, so I wonder if he's going for double race here. I would really, really like to see that. I think it's a very nice map to go for double race.
Wow, purple on 23 supply. What the hell?
Yeah. And 0 heroes, so he will die if he
doesn't piece.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by yellow. That was a very nice recovery. I mean, Teal did not do his best to finish it, and his pen was or is still a pretty low level, but that was a nice defense though.
Yeah, I mean Teal is still rich and could kill yellow easily in like 2 waves.
Yeah, but I think it would take a bit. Now he's getting Nature's Blessing, and he could in waves, but I think it's more likely that purple is going to die here, and we see a death and decay.
Now. Wow, yeah. And I don't think that blue will piece purple now after getting tanked here pretty hard. And now we see the 12 workshop production. That's so cool.
Needs a coil. Yeah.
Glitch, yeah? Okay.
This is so painful. Wow. Castle down, all towers down, very bad tower placement against Death and Decay. And if purple dies and if yellow dies now, this could become a quick match, and Teal is in a good
I mean,
spot.
usually people don't die synchronously.
Yeah, on a map like this, they should usually not, but Teal is getting kind of close to mass TP, and 8k could turn out to be a huge bang if you're just up against one undead who has no main base. But I guess in 5 minutes, blue will have a full main base again, so I think it's fine. And the level 5 panda is just key here for yellow to survive. In the meantime,
really nice hero.
In the meantime, blue is just feeding. Sorry, it's just getting levels of purple. I look at the level difference. I think the mass.
Wait, does blue have level 2 Breath of Fire? Look at the gyros. I mean, they are not pretty hurt. The breath.
You mean yellow?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if there are a lot of units, sometimes due to the damage cap, you're just not dealing that much damage.
Yeah, but I thought that breath has a unit cap of 8. But yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we have it again. Now he hit this one. Yeah, I think it's really good. Never mind.
Breath of Fire can be pretty underwhelming if you're up against a large group of gyros.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Alright. Big fight again.
And hippos are at the back here. Doesn't want to fly over the tanks, of course, but ooh, this is
wow.
Yeah, but this is a lot of XP potentially for these elf heroes if he kills it all. And the tanks are all blocked. He needs chimeras and he's not pumping. Maybe he doesn't need them. No, he is, but the mountain giants are dealing good damage.
And he is literally broke.
Yeah.
So he has to defend this somehow.
Yeah.
But he could push to 100 immediately if he wants.
And
that's
wow,
scary.
blue and purple are piecing. That's nice.
Interesting.
And this is level 4 for the paladin here, level 6 on the archmage. So mass TP
very
is
nice position for blue now.
And ooh, Breath of Fire here for the panda. He should definitely go for it. Ah, that would have been a nice opportunity to kill everything here. And Tree of Eternity is still alive. And this is interesting man-up. I mean, I can't see players that are becoming really aggressive if you like this kind of man-up can backfire. If you attack someone on 100 and you lose like 40 and they just write in chat that you killed them with 50 supply.
Yeah, but it's pretty much hard for the others to judge whether it's a lie or not. So
yeah, and if you scout the map, yellow is yellow seems pretty alive. He has 3 expos, so seems to be in a good spot. Wow, and look at this meat wagon. I thought they pieced.
yeah, and Inferno as well.
Wow, and and you're right, the Infernal too. So is he interesting?
I have no idea what's going on. I mean, 3 bases in shambles, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think blue is fine. Like, look at all these spirit towers.
He is. Teal without any towers, that's interesting. I mean, at least for scouting, I like my towers.
And Teal's main base looks pretty weak, like super weak too.
Mass TP coming in, bottom left.
Yeah, he is trying to finish off yellow, which is a good call. And ooh, blue is finishing the purple heroes, so they are handling it like a three-way already. And it seems Shave is, purple is
Spoilers!
is in a very rough spot here. He is.
I mean, does he have a peon even?
Yeah, he has one, but it's in a bad spot here, and one in the Zeppelin here. So will be tough for him to, and one to the top left. So
yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this strategy didn't work out well for him.
it's just amazing for blue now that he lost his main base. Like that's the perfect manip that you can use. See, I'm no gold, no main, and he really has lost his entire main base, but he has rebuilt a second one, and has not most gold, but second most gold. So, and his levels are just super scary, like 776 compared to the
and
human.
Look at this expansion count. I mean, he has the whole right side.
Yeah, and the human has 644. So,
and the human also not really typing. I mean, now that's something. Okay, there we go. So where should Undead go? Interesting.
And the undead is time is on the side of it. I guess blue, like it's a
Alright, so that was the leg, the final leg for yellow, I guess.
I don't know, that feels bad. Quickly right with them.
Purple asks for regame. Or we have to decide now. So of course blue and teal want to continue, and I mean, yeah, purple can't really say too much against it, I guess, and they continue. But yeah, I mean, purple, yellow in the worst spots. Well, I mean, purple also not doing well. And yeah, castle under attack, definitely K. And Teal has to go fast. I think he mass TP'd to the elf.
Yeah, what's Teal doing here? He's killing the tree of a dead player here. He could even, like, it would be more worth...
Okay. Okay, that's okay. Purple now. He's chilling. Still chilling with 10k gold. Who needs a main base? So he goes with the Zeppelin, the Breaker. Maybe he wants to mass TP into the Undead now. Going for the base race, which makes also sense, I think, if he doesn't think that he can fight the blue army. A little bit slow, of course, with the distribution of his units. I mean, if you play Archmage, then you always want to have critters or scout farms or units near the opponent's bases. So that's a little bit of a sloppy play, but now blue has to go back. And I think they don't realize that purple is completely dead, given they are many people.
Yeah, this looks like a very... I don't know if an easy game, but this... I don't know. I mean, 10k gold for teal and mass TP could turn out to be... could turn out to be quite deadly here.
2 food.
I mean, he's getting an altar and he has a bit of gold left and he's mining, so...
Yeah, shouting at purple, but he doesn't have anything.
And now TP getting in, so he needs to mass TP out instantly.
What is he doing? Why is he not going out?
Oh, and that's level 5 for the Panda.
Okay, does he have a heal scroll? No, no heal scroll left. But he's near the shop. There we go. So, I mean, it's time for our team to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I guess almost losing the Paladin. That was super close. And
I mean, he lost so many additional units unnecessarily here.
yeah, so we have 6k for blue here, better levels, and we have 7k for teal. And yeah, another meat wagon. This is
Sorry, it's meat wagon. Yeah, yeah.
this is so like who.
Alright, I mean, blue's still in a very good spot. I mean, he has the whole right side, and teal has no towers. So he has to win the straight-up fight, pretty much. Or do a good job with mass TPing. And yeah, it's not easy for blue, given its cross-map. So the mass TP is really an issue here for him.
Yeah, and he's losing 3 worms here for free. Big mistake by
Oh,
a little. So
Yeah,
that's very painful if you have 6k to lose all these worms. So
and now the mass TP again. So yeah,
and this is
continues. This is not going good for blue.
30 food. There's 66. It's a lie. Yeah, and I like Dragonhawks here. It's really nice. Like, I think much more durable against a Carrion Swarm than these gyros and siege engines. So I think it's a really good call.
I mean, Masonry 3 is so hard to kill.
Yeah.
And yeah, now we see the cloud, most likely. And that's a very tough one for blue. Where's the cloud? Don't tell me he forgot it. No cloud.
Might kill some units here, but
So he's switching to fiends.
yeah, I
Which
think
is
that's
smart.
It's smart. Yeah, best thing he can do. And his levels are super scary. So
Yeah, and again, teal missing the points where he should have TP'd.
yeah, I mean I like the Dragonhawks, but not against Fiends, of course. And now he's transitioning again, I guess.
Alright, but there's a big army, 90 supply for teal.
Yeah, but he's
More and
losing
more
so much
Dragonhawks.
here. Another Carrion Swarm ready in a second.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
And even the ultimate of the DK. So where does he go now? Ooh, a lot of Gargs now coming in from above. So wow, that can all Hawks be dead now.
Yeah, he's definitely missing the...
Yeah, the Gargs are not attacking the air units.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But I guess now he is...
I mean, what's he doing?
I don't know. but I guess it's looking okay here.
Luckily he had the numbers, but still. Alright, how many bases do we have now? That's an important question, I think. So Teal is very low on mining bases. 1 mining base only.
Yeah, he's trying to get the one in the bottom left.
But also blue. On 2 mining bases.
Yeah, so purple has some time here. He's on 1k gold. He is mining the 9k mine at the bottom left and could get the mid one here.
Can still
So, and these heroes could definitely make a difference.
Yeah. And yeah.
Ooh, the acolytes are on that shredder. Are they going to kill him? No, probably not.
But that's the pretty much last mining base. I mean, he has 2 mines in his main base, but they are almost expiring. So yeah, close game here. Teal now dry, blue is also dry. Both on 70, 80 supply. Can be a close one, and I think purple might be able to recover here.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. I mean,
he's getting the 17k mine here, and he will not be touched, I think.
Yeah, but it will be difficult for him to decide when to help. And
yeah,
wow, and Teal is on purple.
Wait, what? Oh,
bottom left. Interesting. Yeah, that's a valid argument. Like, why are you attacking him if you want to sell?
Yeah.
I mean, he wants that 8k gold mine, so that's for sure. But I'm not sure that's going to help him. So yeah, this is...
Wow, big mistake by Teal. He doesn't have a unit next to...
I thought, yeah, I just saw on the minimap, I thought this would be one, but isn't...
Oh, that's so big.
Yeah, so
I mean, does he have a crit or maybe no? I don't see.
he can buy a shredder here, a second one, and then mass TP to that one.
Oh yeah, that's the play.
And these acolytes here are probably going to kill that shredder finally. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's mass TPing in.
Wow, that's gonna be a close game now, I think.
That could be. Yeah.
If the game goes like 20 minutes longer, then purple is a big threat.
Yeah, he's killing the altar, and it's not unlikely that one of these human heroes are going to die. And Teal is not losing his castle here. Ooh.
Oh,
Blue is reacting.
Oh, no.
Blue is chatting.
That's a big army.
Yeah, blue is chatting, so... A lot of Gargs here around, so I think he can fight if he uses all these Gargs here from 2 sides. Yeah, I think now he can.
Yeah, now it's...
He wants to wait for one more Carrion Swarm, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, heroes are not in danger of dying, so he can be a bit greedy. But now the Gargs are getting attacked, so now it's time.
Ooh, nice sleep, double sleep here on both.
Alright. And now the Gargs.
Yeah, he lost a lot of Gargs here to these Dragonhawks.
It's easy to forget about the Gargs on the lab. It would be so nice now.
And he doesn't want to feed these human heroes further, and I think he's doing a good job. If he's not losing any heroes here, he should be well off. He's not using the Carrion Swarm yet. Maybe wants to keep some mana for...
Oh, more gyros dying. Very expensive. And now? I mean, Panda Ultimate dealing so much damage, but he doesn't have a staff and has to TP now. Where are the Dragonhawks? If he finds the Dragonhawks, then this is huge. And yeah, he didn't buy the Shredder. I think this would be the better play.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's too late, obviously. Ooh, but the Dragonhawks are now exposed, found.
Where?
Top left.
There in the... Yeah. And he's losing the castle, which is a huge deal.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much game. 8 to 10 Dragonhawks here. And purple, how is purple doing? 2k gold, 20 non-supply, so he would need like 10 more minutes.
But he's in the gold lead, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
but his Tibo levels just suck.
Oh, he has both middle expansions even, so that's a good one. Down to 2 supply. Never give up.
Yeah, if it's a 3-way, anything can happen, especially on the big map with a lot of gold left.
I mean, there are still a lot of people who just leave at Shake's position. So yeah, just that you see, I mean, don't give up.
Yeah, in competitive matches especially, like there's just like you will rarely get finished in this situation if it's just 3 players.
Yeah, I mean, of course you have to hope that both players are equally strong, so the match lasts a little bit longer. But yeah, now purple getting attacked by blue.
Yeah, and blue is on purple, and I'm not sure if he's just trying to weaken purple a bit, knowing that purple is getting a lot of gold here on 50 supply, or if it's really just part of his mana that he's not helping. I guess a bit of both, but I think he might be losing time. He needs to... I don't know, I mean, blue is not that strong really.
Yeah, I think blue is now in a very tricky position. I mean, teal on 3 mines. Purple lost his, so no money for purple. But purple now, of course, against blue. He has no scout and got attacked by blue, which is pretty much a sign of blue being ahead.
A town is under siege.
So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be tough for blue. He needs a middle expansion, I think. 500 gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't see him winning this, honestly.
What's Teal doing here? He's just killing. And it's GG all the time, like for all players.
Yeah, of course.
So 67 supply for blue, but this is... Okay, this is... Yeah, this is tense, and STP is just so amazing in this. Can force TPs out of blue over and over. I think blue should get a Necropolis somewhere on the left of the map, just to be able to TP offensively if needed. He doesn't have many acolytes left, right? Like, or he has some, but they are all on his side of the map.
Yeah, I don't see him winning, honestly.
I mean, his hero levels are getting more and more scary. He's 998. That's super impressive. And as we see here, he can nuke that Archmage, or at least force the TP in no time. Yeah, he's forcing the TP. And, yeah. Oh, and he's TPing. Wow, and he's TPing into the surround here. And there's no Zeppelin that he can get because of the Garks. So he's messed
around. That sounds nice.
I mean,
but it's true, yeah.
he needs to mess TP out, but doing so, he will not be able to defend this expo here, I guess. And yeah, I mean, so he can get out, of course, but I'm still, yeah, it's kind of scary.
So the good thing for blue is that he lost his castle, so no more tanks for now.
Yeah, and purple is trying to get back the mid expos. He's still not really rich, trying to recover here. He got back to a castle, so he can go for I don't know, for tanks, but whatever you do, tanks and gyros are just dying like flies against these blue heroes, so I guess they can they can be good for some harassment still, but they won't.
Which, by the way, die?
No. Like it was alive. No, here at the bottom.
Okay, good. Alright, I mean, Teal losing these bases. I'm not sure. I think Teal is playing way too passive. I mean, he has Mass TP, so he has to attack the... I mean, he has Blizzard, he has Breath, he has Mass TP. He has to put on pressure, Blue. Oh, put pressure on Blue.
I think it was a mistake by blue to attack purple in the middle.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's really scary with the two middle expos.
Yeah, but is it really? I mean, if you have 998 against 554, I really don't think there's that much a human without an entire main base can do. I mean, he has protection now, he has a castle, but it would, like, in 10 minutes, he would have gotten maybe up to, let's say, I don't know, 4k gold, 5k gold, but I'm not sure that would have brought him the victory here. Blue heroes are just a bit too strong. Oh, nice dodge here on that coil. Might go for the surround here. I guess now
it's only level 1 Divine Shield given that he has Devotion Aura, so he has the TP on 2 heroes, but now the Paladin, he has no TP. Oh, okay, yeah. But the Paladin will die. Pretty much no way out here. And the MK TPs, so should he chase the MK or should he go on the human?
And the human is... yeah, I think the human after this is in a better spot even. Like he's... I don't know, I mean blue is... Yeah, it's... it's very interesting, I mean it's super close. And
I mean blue has to split the Infernal from his army, I think. He has to chase some gold mines. And he does now, very nice. But not a Mass TP into the main base. And yeah, he has to give up the main base, I think, and has to start hiding buildings or something. Okay, he's TPing, which gives both teal and purple a little bit more time. But I don't think that blue will be able to get up another mine. So how much gold does purple have? 600. And very little mining. Oh, he has the bottom left though.
it's crazy, these mines are changing all the time. And purple is not really getting a lot of gold out of it, but I think he's doing a good job just staying alive, staying under the radar.
Finally, he is abusing the Mass TP a little bit better.
Yeah. And I mean, blue is really hard here on purple, and I think...
Nice. It's also not the best.
And blue, slowly but steady, is running out of... Slowly but steady is running...
The Archmage or the Panda? I don't like to focus on the Panda.
Yeah.
The Archmage is kind of tanky.
And teal is mining also. This one could become a deciding expo, because I don't think anyone is scouting this.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, this is maybe a free mine for him. Garks? What the hell? He loses so many Garks here. Is it just a bait?
Maybe there's no TP. There's no TP for teal.
No TP. Oh, he will lose all heroes. Oh, where's the staff? He will sleep.
Yeah, but now he can staff. Now he can staff the paladin.
Exactly. I mean, he has Divine Shield, but he will not be able to run away. Chase the paladin, and
Player's forces are under attack.
yeah, he does.
He should have definitely staffed the paladin just before the ultimate.
Yeah.
But maybe blue is okay. No, blue is now seeing it and is chasing.
It's level 2 Divine Shield, so he should chase the Earth Panda maybe.
Sleep? No sleep needed.
Yeah, that was the other invul, 7-second one. Not sure if it's worth.
That was
7 seconds.
yeah, that was a bad move by teal in that mid here.
Yeah, I mean, forgetting TP, it's such a big mistake.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
that-
But I think honestly, it's I mean,
Oh, now the Paladin.
and blue is blue's getting a lot of kills here, but eventually he
Ooh,
might.
he sleeps the Alchemist. Oh, I think the Paladin now can save the Mountain King. Okay, the Mountain King saves himself. Paladin. Okay, now he's chasing into the main.
And triple tavern revive by Teal, which is very costly. That he had 2k gold and now he's back to 600, but I mean, still worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
Player's forces are under attack.
Wow, and purple pieces with blue.
I think it makes sense. I mean, if you look at Teal, like Teal is mining a lot and blue doesn't have many buildings left, which partially could be Manip because he knows that he like. Wow, and top left, we do see an engagement.
Okay.
He saw the revive, I guess.
Yeah, true. He thought 2 talent revives. That's a little bit fishy.
Yeah, and there's no MK for Teal, which makes it very difficult for him to deal with this purple hero combo.
Oh wow, yeah, that was very nice for blue. Now that's the purple piece with him. I mean, in purple's shoes, yeah. I mean, if you see 2 tavern revives, it's yeah.
And yeah, Teal is going ham on purple here, but it will take him a long time to kill all these Griffin aviaries, I guess. I mean, he's not
Oh, and
even.
blue kills purple though. He killed the worker line.
Make army now.
And in the meanwhile, blue is getting a middle expansion, and purple the top right. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, gold mine switch owners here are pretty frequent.
Yeah, everyone's losing gold mines here, and still, I mean, this one could be really
Yeah, as I
important.
said, this one will not be touched.
Yeah, and that's probably the most important one for that reason, because these mid expos are just getting scouted instantly.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I know these games, right? I mean, it's like there's a natural of one guy, and you would just assume that this one is mined out. You don't need to scout it, and yeah, this one was the main base even, so.
Yeah, and Teal realizes if he kills that castle, it doesn't make it easier for purple to build units.
I mean, he has his workshops. That's
And
all he needs.
I think it's not. Everyone is pretending to be dead here, except purple. Kinda. I think purple is just trying to keep up. But Teal is on 2k and just looks super dead.
Yeah, getting the middle expansion is huge for blue, but he will get scouted by purple.
Yeah, a couple of workers,
Very...
but purple will find another mid expo for him. So I'm not sure it's worth it to kill the blue one.
Yeah, very close game. I mean, this Infernal could just go a little bit to the right.
And top right is getting mined also by purple. So this is like a chaos with all these mines. But I started to really like this map for 4-way. I think it's really nice. It's so much action.
It's a great map.
Yeah, so
And
really.
also the players are very, very good.
Yeah,
You can
good
tell.
players.
The town is under siege.
Everyone's trying to manip each other.
Yeah, and they're constantly trying to win, to get the win condition.
Oh, and he scouted that expo in the bottom. And
Oh, he
almost,
did.
yeah,
That's very strong.
and almost 10-10-10 for blue. He's killing so much.
Yeah, very dominant game here.
But he's down to 18 gold, so I'm not sure that will be enough because there's so much gold left on the map, and he isn't even fully mining the middle, so that's a big mistake. But I think he wasn't he? No. Yeah, there's skeletons, so I think.
So the middle one got attacked by Purple's heroes.
Yeah, I guess.
Level 5 Arky, so transmute not a thing.
This is
Yes.
okay. He's
Well, I
TPing to
guess
save
he-
his mid expo.
I mean, shouldn't he just buy staffs instead of all these TPs? Aren't his heroes
Yeah.
good enough to fend off?
I don't think one hero can take a fight against 3 of these human heroes. So
Yeah, I mean, 3 staffs is like 450 gold.
oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, where do you get them easily? I mean, he's on 63 gold right now, and
Yeah.
he doesn't even have time to visit the shop once. So
It's very much easier said than done. Yeah.
I think it's a mistake here by Blue to attack Purple. I think he needs Purple to help him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Like, Teal is on 24 supply only and 440 gold, so he's not mining anymore.
Wait, doesn't Teal have? Oh, he has the peasants top left.
Yeah, but he's not very alive, and Blue is on Blue is on 90, like on 100 gold, and trying to save this mid mine at all costs here.
Oh yeah, that is a big fight here, and yeah, he will be able to save it for sure. And
But
that's
he's
another TP
instantly
gone.
forcing the TP. Let's see. Okay, sleeping the panda very wisely, so these acolytes live. Still the gold lead for Purple, but 1k is not much if you have the juicy hero levels for the unnet.
Mana fountain now very strong. Because Undead is pretty much able to camp the middle now, I think. I think he can rebuild here even. I think he can let his main base die.
But
maybe.
that's super risky, I guess,
I mean,
because
it's like 13k gold, and
yeah,
I
but
don't think that Peregrine you can get this one in the middle. I'm not sure.
maybe you're right, but I guess because that's the risk, right? If you go into the mid and you just camp the mid, there's still too much gold left in the other mines for your enemies to mine. And I think 7 buildings here is a lot of value if you're up against all these high damage heroes. And
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the middle mine has more gold than all the other gold mines combined, so
yeah, but they might
think
be
I
able to
like-
base race him from 2 sides here in the middle with the panda ulti with water elementals. So there's no destroyer, so even the summons can deal quite some damage to buildings. And no sleep, so he's mess TPing out.
10. We have no more experience at this point. But yeah, I mean, I still think that Blue should just build like 6 towers here, and then I mean, it's
Yeah,
so tough.
fair call. I think he might do that. It's
As you can see, the
12.7.
Inferno can kill the mines
Yeah,
itself.
I guess it's a way to play this, and might not be the wrong way to do it. I still think it's risky to just give up your buildings if you only have a handful.
Yeah.
It
mean,
seems
that's
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think he should get a lot of buildings here in the middle and camp the 12k gold. I mean, 12k gold on 50 supply, that's all you need.
Yeah. No, I agree. Should be the way to go, but still, if they attack together with 6 heroes in the middle, I'm not quite certain yet if
Yeah,
he's
that's the
able
problem,
to.
right? Now they can't coordinate so well, as you
Wow,
can see.
one mortar here in the middle.
Ooh, the coil, the hand was in the air. It's not getting there. Another TP. Back to the middle. Another mortar died. Not sure what this one was doing, honestly.
And 3k gold for Purple, so he's mining 3 mines. One is soon out of gold, but he's getting a bit of gold, and that's what I meant. If you,
Is under siege.
I don't know. I mean, how many tanks do you need to finish this main against the? If maybe you have a good timing and the Dreadlord is not at home, it's just 5 buildings. I think with 10 tanks you should be able to finish it with 10 tanks plus heroes.
Yeah.
But he's getting more towers now, so he's doing exactly what you told him to do.
Yeah, I think that's honestly the winning move here. I mean, go get the Inferno, kill the gold mines.
So we
For example,
have...
moving out now to the main base is a risky move, but fortunately for him, Teal doesn't have a backup Master P target that is in the middle or near the middle.
A player's forces are under attack.
And blue should definitely tech his necropolis in the center, I think, just in order to buy TPs there in his shop.
All right, the Panda.
Will use his ultimate, but
Okay, heal, clutch heal. That's a very clutch heal.
what? No cooldown on
He
his...
doesn't have the ultimate.
What? Was it cooldown
No,
still?
He had it.
He must have... Wow, surround on the paladin.
His ultimate has a very low cooldown. I mean, definitely not.
Yeah, no, I mean, unless I haven't seen it. But this paladin will also die, and this is 40... Teal really needs one of these expos from from purple. And
The Panda is huge, as building victory is the only winning condition for Teal. And now it's on 97 supply. Can he revive the Panda, or did he start to revive the Panda anywhere? No.
Not yet, I guess. But he has the... Did he?
Scepter.
Did he buy
He has a
it?
scepter.
Did he buy it somewhere?
I have no idea.
Wow, and purple found the next expo here, the 2.6k. So purple has access to a lot of gold. He is mining out this, so he will be able to go up to maybe 4k if he's lucky.
I think that's just Purple's plan here to mine as much as possible and get as much tanks as possible.
I think it's a good
pray.
plan here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that's just,
what's he doing here? He should TP out instantly. He's trying to, like, this is so greedy.
bad.
I
I mean, it's fine. It's totally
Yeah.
fine. There was no risk.
I mean, there was a risk with Infernal, right? In theory, but I guess like he just took the risk.
Yeah, true.
With Infernal, he could have died, I guess, but with a stun.
I mean, questionable by a blue player that he moves south instead of trying to go fast to the heroes, as he knows where they are.
Yeah. So he's passing the 3k gold mark, but 3k gold, that's a lot of tanks, but the longer he waits, the more likely this mid will be unsiegeable.
Yeah, I mean, blue is also mining a lot during all this time and gets more and more buildings.
Yes, I think I understand why he's waiting for, or why he may want to wait for the final 101, but I think it might be time here. I don't know.
It's always so easy as an observer to
for sure. Like
make a
it's
judgment call for this, and I mean, maybe he has no idea how much gold Teal has left. Maybe he doesn't even know if Teal has an army or not.
Yeah, it's not easy to assess, and also Teal tried to manip him early on. Ooh, the paladin. Teal tried to manip him early on, so and he saw him taverning his heroes, so yeah, it's difficult to trust anyone here.
I mean, they could have hidden armies, so like Teal could have like 100 supply somewhere, and you don't want to just waste or use all your money on tanks and kill blue.
Yeah, that's correct. And now they might be attacking him together, which I guess, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Is there a chance? I guess they will need to wait for the Panda though, right? I don't really see purple and Archmage, like Archmage Paladin are pretty much useless against these undead heroes. He needs the Panda.
Town is under siege.
And I think blue is doing exactly the right thing, getting as much buildings as possible, as much towers as possible.
Yeah. And thanks back to Warcraft for the host. So we have more than 400 viewers, at least for some seconds.
That's awesome, because this game is really worth it, because it's highly strategical. I mean, we have blue with the highest heroes.
Yeah.
But he can't kill buildings fast, pretty much. He can't really move out of his base without using another TP. And maybe blue could take this mine. This would be an interesting...
Yeah, unfortunate disconnect early on by that elf, but players rejected regame. It was 40 minutes in, so kind of see why teal and blue were both in a good spot. And fortunately for us, purple was still not entirely dead. So he was down to 2 supply and I think like 50 gold, 60 gold. But he recovered a lot of mines on this map, and now they have to team against purple with their 10 against blue with his 10-10-10 heroes. And blue nicely going for the 5-6 here. But yeah, they need the Panda. Panda coming in here from the back. Are they going to fight this? This is super risky.
Wow. Yeah, that's not a winning fight.
No, not against the towers. Yeah,
Wow,
instantly
that
killing
was-
the Alki.
That was the mistake.
And the MK should die too, yeah. Would be nice for them right now if teal had... Ooh, and
no TP.
yeah, this could be
game.
it here. That could be game, or should be game. 35 supply for...
Oh, but
Wow.
he staffed the Archmage and now runs away. The Earth Panda is magic immune, so he will not be...
Yeah.
But no, he is very tanky.
Question is ooh, Paladin
The Paladin
is...
is the Divine Shield on cooldown. It is, it seems, so he will die.
Well, that must have been super close though. I think like cooldown should have been off in a couple of seconds. I'm not sure why he walked back in with a Panda, and if blue is smart, he will just let the Earth Panda live.
Yeah,
Knowing-
he should block the Earth Panda a bit, or just...
It doesn't need to, right? It's slowed, so he will
Yeah.
definitely kill that Panda. There's
Yeah.
nothing to save him.
Yeah, he's even blocking him now, so...
And
Almost as well.
and purple lost all his boom, and that should be it. That's 35 gold for teal.
Where did the gold go of purple? I mean,
I
he
guess
had
he
3K.
taverned a hero or not? I don't know. Yeah, he had 3k, but where did that gold go? I mean, it's easy for him to produce stuff with all these workshops. I don't know. Where's all this gold? He had 3k. Did he revive a hero? Is there something in that Zeppelin here? No.
I can't find an altar, I can't find a hero. Oh, and the Infernal Scouts, the last mine base.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, so this is very, very well played by blue. From start to finish, pretty much.
Yeah, teal definitely had a lot of chances to win this one with better mass TP usage. Purple, of course, in a tough spot after the early drop to 2 supply.
Yeah, he's finding the Paladin. Paladin only 1 invul, so he will die. Wow, that's so much damage.
But yeah, establishing the middle base was the winning move.
Yeah.
Amongst many, to be honest. Like, he did a great job of killing all the expansions that were split all around the map over and over again. I mean, he's 10-10-10 and he's killing heroes after heroes. I mean, how many heroes did he kill even
Yeah.
this game? It's insane.
I guess should be, I don't know, more than 15 hero kills, I guess. Maybe rather 20 or something.
Yeah, I think 20 is. I guess.
There's just, yeah, no way they're going to finish it. And at the top left, we do see a revive here of the... These heroes are just useless. The Alchemist would have needed to get to level 6 earlier in order to... Sorry, that's my smartphone. Need a level 6 earlier to do something against the units here. I think that may have helped. But amazing map control despite having no shades out on the map.
Wow, yeah, that's true. That's really
Blue is
impressive.
doing really well. Nice map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice map vision.
So yeah, I mean, it was very questionable for teal and purple to take the fights. Very bad joke.
Yeah. Yeah, Teal was scared, or maybe also angry at Purple for not helping him, but also scared, I guess, that Purple was able to mine everything on 50. And it turned out to be the wrong move. But also we thought at some point, or at least I thought, that Blue might be greedy by, or might be a bit too daring by attacking Purple in the mid. But as you said, Teal just not utilizing Mass TP very well. had nothing on the right side of the map after
Yeah.
the first 2 mass TPs, so he wasn't really able to continue the pressure on Blue's buildings.
Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, what was the winning condition for teal and purple other than taking the fight and try to win it? Because the mine has so much gold in the middle and blue is already so strong.
I don't know. I mean, with 10 tanks, and if they would have splitted them well, here 5 from the back and maybe 5 from the left, I think they had a chance to kill enough buildings to make this an open race, but not like this. And
I mean, purple also already said earlier that he doesn't really trust teal. He pieced with blue.
Yeah.
Shortly. This was also a very nice time window for blue to make something happen, kill some gold mines.
Ooh, and this if blue scouts these so close. He's not seeing him. Yeah, so it looks
no items left for team.
A town is under siege.
So on the scoreboard, this is going to be interesting. After Happy Tree Friends was up 50 points, and then I think no other team had more than 10 points, right, for some time. And now it's a really open race again. So going to be exciting here. We almost done with a third of this TBR, I think. So I think on Tuesday a third will be done. And
I mean, yeah, it also always depends on how many games have the highest seeds already played.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But then again, like sometimes the high picks are choking. So for those who just tuned in or were pushed to this stream, and TBR, we have 4 teams, and the captains draft their teams out of a pool of all signed up players. And of course the high picks are the better players or the best players usually. And yeah, here it looks like a win for blue. Yeah, I just don't see them doing much against this.
I mean, now he has worms and
yeah, nice invul here, but this is going to be it. And this is, what the heck, this is yeah, okay, now killing the alchemist. So this is a win for team maybe next time. Qwest with a great performance here. Nice build order, really well played. Against Tox, who was the teal human.
All right.
And I think he randomed. And then last but not least we had Shave as purple human, obviously. And Ishan, unfortunately, the disconnecting player. Always sucks. So on the scoreboard, this is going to take team maybe next time up to 40 points, so just 10 points behind the leading Happy Tree Friends. And
check the heroes tab.
Wow, 21 hero kills. That's pretty nice. It's amazing. Yeah. In 1 hour 18, like usually in these 20 hero kill games, it's above the 2 hour mark, but in 1 hour 18 to get that many hero kills, it's really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, also the overall score, I mean, 414k versus 266. Second place. Yeah, I mean, it was a very dominating game, but still not easy. I mean, if you're that dominant, it's of course also tricky to win, especially in a big map against mass TP. Always run into the danger of getting your buildings killed. Yeah,
definitely well executed, nice build order, and just brought it to a successful finish, or brought it to victory by just utilizing his experience and playing it very well. So that was fun. So we had 2 standard games today, and tomorrow it's going to be 1 standard game. Sorry, no. Tomorrow it's going to be the first no fog game. So let's see. Well, there was some debate if it's something we should do, but I want to see it first before I decide if it's like if it's a good thing or a bad thing, or just if it's stupid. or not. So tomorrow will be the first game that we host without a fog of war, so everyone will be able to see everything. And not sure what that's going to result in.
Yeah, me neither. But in theory, it should be ultra balanced, right? I mean, it really should be a very nice game.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I like
But
either
you can't know what will happen. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it
I'm
might
looking forward
happen
to
that might happen that aggressive play styles get punished more easily, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. So Northshire LV tomorrow at 19 CET, and then we have another Team FFA pre-team match where 2 players of each team join a game, but they don't join with the same team. So they need to play in a team without vision and without sharing resources. And it's a mode I really like. So we had 1 game last week, and that's going to be interesting. So yeah, another 20-25 games to watch, and we try to stream all of them on this channel or on another. And yeah,
exactly. So if you like FFA, this is the channel to join. I mean, everyday FFA action with the best players, best FFA players there are. So yeah.
Yeah. On that note, thanks for joining me again, and have a good night,
Thanks,
everyone. Bye bye.